What is up, my fiery amigos? Welcome back to the channel for another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies guide in 2025. For today's guide, we're going to talk about how to get the Allistair's Annihilator for free in Dead of the Night. I touched upon this during my main Easter egg guide. I'm going to go ahead and touch upon it again. There are two ways we can get the Annihilator. The first way is out of the mystery box. The second way is through the free quest involving the safe code you're going to see right here in the library. This gunsmith safe is locked behind a 4-letter code cylinder. We need to find the 4 letters around the mansion in order to unlock the cylinder. Each color of the letters is corresponding to one wing of the house. For the west wing, it's going to be the blue letter. For the east wing, it's going to be the green letter. For the area in front of the mansion towards the forest, it's going to be the yellow letter. And then the red letter is going to be inside the mansion itself. There are 4 total letters for each of the 4 colors. I'm going to go through every spawn now. In the greenhouse section, go into the courtyard right in front of the greenhouse and look to the left side fence. Behind that fence, you're going to see the Z letter. For the green D, you go into this, I think it's the aviary, pagoda, whatever it's called, to the side of the greenhouse, to the left of the vapor. You're going to see on the back wall there. For the A and the X, they're both to the left and the right of the perk. On the left side, you're going to see the A, and on the right side, you're going to see the X. Now with these letters are always the same in terms of placement, but they are random every game with what you get. So for instance, in my game, I found the green A. That one will always be green A. This goes for every single color group and every single letter. Now let's move on to the yellow. For the yellow, we're going to go ahead and start with the A. In my game, I found the yellow A. It's going to be right here behind the shrubbery. Going down the line, the next one's going to be D. This one's going to be on the side wall here. On the right side, close to the Bowie knife, you're going to see this symmetrical pathway, and the X is going to be on the back wall there. As for Z, I didn't point it out correctly, but I did point out in my main guide. But the Z is going to be right about here, on this wall behind the GKS, not behind the shrubbery like I was saying earlier. That's where you're going to find yellow Z. Let's go ahead and move on into the mansion itself. For the red letter A, it's going to be in the master bedroom to the right of the fireplace, up on the wall in the top right corner. For the red letter D, you're going to go into the dining hall. Go opposite of the table that you see where a trophy location can be. In the area that's blocked off to players, it's going to be on the left wall here. For Z, it's going to be in the east gallery. Take the stairs that leads from the spawn where you spawn in the east gallery to the main hall. It's going to be on the right hand side behind the candle. And lastly, for the red letter X, go to the zombie barricade on the right side of the cellar that's behind the blue jar. It's going to be in the top left corner of those barrels in the barricade. Now let's move on to the blue. For the blue D, you're going to go to the left side of the mausoleum. Go past the steak knife table and look right to all the graves. The D is going to be on the grave in the very back. For the next one, we're going to go to the letter X. Go to the right side of the mausoleum, and just past the suit of armor, you're going to see this stairwell, and behind the rail, you're going to see this gravestone here. It's on the right side of the grave. Go up the stairs and look for the tall building that's to the right of the brick wall. This is going to be the A symbol. It's going to be where a window normally would be if it were like a house. And finally for Z, which was where I found it in my game, you're going to go to the left side of the mausoleum in the back left corner. You're going to see this coffin with a lion. The Z is on the face of the coffin. Once we have all 4, we need to go ahead and insert our code cylinder. So I've inserted blue Z, green A, yellow A, and red X. All in that order. And when I put it in correctly, the safe will open. If you typed it incorrectly, the safe will just reset the lock, and you don't have to try the code again. Once we have Allistair's Folly, we're going to need the shield and silver bullets. With the shield, we need to go into the library and look at this bookcase here that's close to a spawn for the pack-a-punch jar. We need to go to the center of it with the shield out and shield bash the middle. You'll hear a little creak sound, and when it opens up, you're going to get a piece of the Folly to make it into the Chaos Theory. For the next piece of the Chaos Theory, we will need a werewolf. This is where these silver bullets do come in handy. Opening the pack punch will instantly spawn in a werewolf as the welcoming committee, so to speak. So when he spawns in, go ahead and shoot him with the silver bullets, and then he'll drop what's known as werewolf chaos material. I waited till I got to the greenhouse so I could be close to the greenhouse, which where we need to go next. Once we have both the werewolf's chaos material and the gun piece, we need to go to this big machine here in the greenhouse section. There are two areas of access for the player. There's one on the face of it on the back side, and there's one on the right side closer to this side exit. On the back side, you're going to go up to this part and insert the chaos material here. It'll compress it down to a slide. It takes 20 seconds in order for this to happen. When that's done, you're going to hear this ding. When you hear that ding, go ahead and pick up the slide, and now we can build the chaos theory to the left of the stairs that lead up to the telescope. Now that we have the chaos theory, we can start making the Annihilator. You cannot build the Annihilator without the chaos theory first. For the Annihilator, we need 2 more chaos material, and we also need the scope for the Annihilator. We're going to go ahead and start with the scope. For the scope, you need to go into the forest, and there's going to be 3 piles of mushrooms. The first one's in the main entrance, you can't miss it. For the second pile, you're going to go to the mystery box and take a left and go towards the tree that is the steak knife tree. And the pile of mushrooms should be along that pathway. And then the third one, you're going to go all the way over to the teleport, and the tablet for the Savage Impaler is going to be right here on the floor. What we need to do is take a charge shot from the Chaos Theory, now that we have the access of doing a charge shot, and hit a zombie directly with it. Now with these charge shots, it's a 50-50. You can either be a tornado or what I call the reverse brain rot. We want the reverse brain rot. If you shoot the reverse brain rot on the floor and zombies walk into it, they won't go dig for the mushrooms. This is what we want them to do. So for this, we stay close to a pile of mushrooms, shoot them directly with the charge shot of the Chaos Theory when it is the reverse brain rot, and then they'll dig. Now for the part itself, it is a 1 in 3 chance, so if you get it the first try, great. If not, bad luck, try again. Now we can move on to the second and third part, being the 2 chaos materials. For the first of the 2 chaos material, we are going to need 3 total vampires. For what we need for this step is going to be their bile. To get their bile, you have to kill them with the whirlwind charge shot of the Allistair's Annihilator. Once we have all 3, there's going to be this coffin that's glowing red. Smearing the bile onto the coffin will summon a... Still can't say it with a straight face. Smearing the bile on the coffin will summon the Crimson Vampire. But when you spawn him in, a bunch of vampires will come in to try to stop you from killing him. Once you kill him, you can pick up the first Chaos Materia. As for the second Chaos Materia, it's also in the Mausoleum. Alongside the front side of the Mausoleum, you're going to see all these lampposts. There are a total of 3 that will remain yellows from the start of the game up until now. What we're looking for is the orange one. What we need to do is take our Chaos Theory and shoot the orange lamp in order for it to disappear. What's actually happening is that there's a bat inside that we need to scare out of the lamp. We need to shoot the lamp 4 different times. All of them need to be the orange light. This is on a small time limit. If you don't get it within the time limit, the light will disappear entirely. You will have to restart. But once you do shoot the 4th light, there will be a puff of red smoke above the light and the bat will fly out. Normally what happens is that the bat will fly into the sky and you have to shoot him down and then find the piece that lands somewhere in the mausoleum. But the trick is start shooting as soon as you see the gray smoke, or gray and orange smoke, and then the chaos material will fall at your feet from the bat. Now that we have all 3 parts, we can then go to the greenhouse once again in order to make the Annihilator. You need to compress both the chaos materia from the Crimson Vampire and the chaos materia from the bat that came out of the light, both into slides. And when you have completely done both of those and grab the gunsmith part from the forest, you can go to the buildable table to the right of the stairs and the ICR, and you can build the Allistair's Annihilator. Thank you for watching, and peace out.